click, like, and share.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
What are we doing?
Hey.
What happened?
I don't know.
We've been having a little bit of technical difficulties.
Technical difficulties.
Oh, there we go.
Are. Hey,
Okay.
guys.
We've been working on it today.
Working. Technical difficulties. Hi.
Well, come on in. Now
Come
we
on
here.
Come on in. How you guys doing? Click, like, and share.
Yes, please. Click, like, and share.
Welcome to our first Hot Topics.
Yes.
How you guys doing?
Wow, we're greeting. Let me invite a few people in that I know had asked me to.
Yeah, this is Monday. Due to high demand, we got on a little earlier. So, don't forget to click, like, and share. Grab your pencil. Grab some paper. And then we need your presents.
Yes, we do.
We need y'all to come on in and talk to us. Talk to us while we're on here too. We got a few things that we're going to be talking about. And as you can see, the topic is Hello Sound. So,
hello, Sound.
Hello. And we're going to be talking about that. Our first hot topic. And we just want to say thank you guys. We saw all you guys commenting and, liking on our page, sharing, talking about sis.
Well, hello, Sister Kathy.
Hello.
Tracy. I see you,
Tracy.
Divinity. Hello.
Divinity. Hey.
Yes.
How you
Hello.
doing? Yes. Oh, and side note, I'm fine. I'm just being extra precautious.
She's very extra precautious.
Being extra precautious because we got
much better.
some things to do,
Still got
this
work
week.
to do.
So we got to be extra precautious. So, but I'm doing good. Y'all can hear me, right? Yes. Yes.
Oh, hey, Tiffany.
Hi, Tiffany. How you doing?
Yes. She said, hello, beautiful woman.
Yes.
Yes.
Hello.
Oh, okay. Well, let's get off this meeting. All right.
All right. Yes. So we're not going to take too much of y'all time.
Yes, because we do value the time. What's wrong?
The sun. I don't need that one. I know I don't need that one. Right. Come on now. But let's go. Let's get started.
All right. So I was reading this. I was reading on this past week, and I came across this quote that I would like to share. It states, "Our lives begin to end the day we become silent."
Wow, that's the truth. Our lives begin to end the day we became silent.
Yes,
I love that quote. That's the truth. Begin to end when you become silent. Yes. You know, and that was from Martin Luther King.
Oh yes, it was.
Martin Luther King Jr.
Thanks, hon. He took some of that light off of her.
But
Okay,
now you can't really, see me.
I can see you just fine. Come on.
Come on now. Come on. All right, give me some light. Come on now. But just a little thing. When the day that you become silent. So just a little bit about me. There were things that I was going through. In this series, this topic is called Hello Sound. And thank you, Divinity. Thank you. And so, hello sound. And in life, things happen to us where we tend to become silent, and we don't say much. Like for me, I was going through something personal, and I was going through it for years. I would even say over a decade. Do you hear me?
Yeah.
Y'all know what decade is. 10 years. 10. Over a decade. I was suffering in silence.
Yeah.
Because, the situation kept coming at me, hit me, and I just be quiet. And I was suffering over a decade. And then I said, you know what? It's time for me to open my mouth. And I really sat there and thought about, why was I not opening my mouth? And what the reason was, I thought that my individual words was going to make the situation worse. That's what I thought for over a decade. I thought my words was going to make the situation worse, not realizing that my words would contribute to the solution of the problem. Come on now. It took me over a decade to realize that.
That's a long time to be suffering.
That is a long time to be suffering. A long time.
Yes, it is. And for me, I just didn't know how to express my thoughts or my feelings. You know, and if I just want to be just really transparent,
come on,
I fought instead of talking because I didn't know how to talk. I fought.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then
Tracy said right.
Oh yes. And then you find yourself I had to realize that I needed to step back and just process, you know, the situation. Because I had to take that moment just to think and say, okay, what is he or she saying to me? You know what I'm saying? Or why am I being so affected by what they're saying to me? You know what I'm saying? I had to just take that moment and like understand, like, okay, well, why did that even bother me? You know what I'm saying? Instead of just react. So
yeah. So if you don't know how to process, you know, those emotions, you won't be able to find a sound. Do y'all get that? If you can't process what's going on and you can't, you know, say, hey, I'm just going to jump into action, you will not find a sound. And most importantly, your sound.
Oh, you know what I was going to say to that?
What?
You know, I even wrote this down. If you don't know how to process your emotions, you won't find the purpose in it.
Ooh.
I had to write that down.
Did y'all hear that? Say that again.
I said, if you don't know how to process your emotions, you won't find the purpose in it.
Did y'all get that? I told y'all to have y'all pens and paper.
I had to go back and look at my notes. I'm like, wait a minute, it was something that I had said. That's why I be having to write stuff down, y'all. And then so my foundation had to be process to purpose.
Wow. And that's when, you know, when you process your emotions, then you'll be able to find a sound.
Yes.
Hello, sound. Yes, Sister Kathy. Come on now. Calm down. And so,
I'm looking at Sister Kathy. Thank you, Sister
finding
Kathy,
your sound, though. Finding your sound doesn't mean blurting out any and everything.
Ooh.
You can't do that. Finding your sound, blurting out whatever you want to say.
Coming at you all sideways.
You can't do that. It doesn't mean, you know, if they call you a name or, you know, if they send you an angry text,
you're going to send one right back.
You're going to send one right back. Come on now. We can't do that.
It's not about matching their energy. We found that out.
You cannot match. It is not about that. It is not about that. That's not sound.
No.
That is not sound.
You're making noise, but not a sound.
Oh.
I'm just
saying. Say that again.
You're making noise, but not a sound.
Write that down. Y'all see that? You can't come out any and everywhere. In any manner. We are women. And some gents are out there.
Yeah.
But we got to be, you know, we don't got to be out ghetto fabulous. Yes. Yes. Kathy
just finding
said,
yourself knowing.
Finding
your word.
Oh,
yes.
She said finding your sound is also finding yourself and knowing your word.
I like it.
Come on, Kathy. We need you on here. Yes. So, write this down. Opening your mouth doesn't mean reciprocating. Opening your mouth means to create a sound that becomes the foundation of your first step. Come on now.
First step.
Your first step.
Woo.
Come on now.
And then how do you get there? I mean, I like how you said that, but how do you get there?
Well, we
Come
got
on and say it.
We got three.
Hot topic, always three things,
Three things,
y'all. Hot
three
topic,
things
three things.
on how to get there.
Mm-hmm.
How to get there. I know reason. I know one reason. Why?
Mm-hmm.
Why to open your mouth? I do know that. And it's because silence equals continuance.
Woo.
Did y'all write
I
that
like
equation down?
I like that.
Y'all have to get that in your spirit.
I like
Come
that.
on. Silence equals continuance. Come on.
Situations is
Oh,
going to
yeah.
continue.
Yes. Tiffany.
I had to learn.
Not to respond. Yes, that's right. To negative remarks in emails.
It's a,
You have to.
Oh, she said pen and paper in hand. All right, Chrissy.
Hey!
How you doing, Sissy?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
But yes,
I like
silence
that.
equals continuance.
Yes, it does.
And it does.
Mm-hmm. And, oh, yes.
Because if you just continue they just keep doing it and it happens and they just like, oh, you must like it because you set the standard of how people should talk to you.
But that's like how you had said about, even when you had gave your testimony, when you was talking about how you thought your words was going to add fuel to the fire. Like your words was chaos, not realize you walking around with all this power.
Woo! Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Did you hear that?
Mm-hmm.
Walking around with all this power, ladies, gents. Your voice has power.
Yes, it does.
Get that in there. Your voice, not their voice, not the CEO voice, not Lulu's, Mimi's voice. I don't know. Your voice. We talking about your particular voice. Hello, sound. Your voice. Your voice has power.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Mm-hmm. That's it.
Yeah.
That's what I was talking about with your I'm sorry, y'all. I have to go grab something because something about to come up, and we have to demonstrate something real quick.
Because yes, so she's going to get the demonstration, but your voice does have power, and this is the why you want to keep talking, why you want to open your mouth eloquently. This is the why. And so when we keep going to the why, she's going to get that, but we're going to go to, how do we come out of silence? So I know she touched on a little bit of, and I talked about the why to come out of silence a little bit because it equals continuance. And I think, did you want to add something to the why you come out of silence?
Let me see here.
Because I'm telling you.
No. I believe
That's it? That's the why? That's all for the why?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So we are going to go ahead and go to how we're going to go and open our mouths. So we said why, and why is because silence equals continuance.
Mm-hmm.
Now, how do we open our mouths? And how we open our mouths is, like we said, don't come out swinging and responding to those emails, because then what you become is eventually, this is what she ran to get, but you become a sponge.
Yes.
This is a sponge. And do you know what a sponge does? The sponge, whatever it soaks up, here's the water. This is that bad stuff. So whatever it soaks up, the water, then when you squeeze it, what comes out?
The water.
What comes out? The water.
Mm-hmm.
The same thing that went in the sponge
It's going to come
is
out.
going to come out.
Mm-hmm.
We do not want to be sponges.
No.
No, when we're looking for our sound, how to open our mouths is not coming out swinging. You said I'm this, so I'm going to say you that. You texting me this, so I'm going to text you that. And you roll your eyes at me, so I'm going to do that too.
Mm-hmm.
And so you, being funny or whatever with me, so I'm going to do that too. We don't do that. That's not how you find sound.
Mm-hmm.
Because then when you're, what you do, like I said, you start to, you absorb, what was given to you.
This is true.
And what we want to do is become plastic.
Yes.
We're talking about how do we open our mouths?
Mm-hmm.
How do we open our mouths? We open our mouths now, this the same water.
The same
Being
water.
any kind of way or doing any kind of thing. But
Saying
now,
any kind of thing.
the water does what now? It's repelling off of the plastic. It's repelling off. This is how we open our mouths.
Yes.
We have to choose to be plastic. Say plastic me please. Plastic me please. Come on now. Plastic me please.
That is the truth.
Yes.
You have a choice.
You do have a choice. You do have a choice. So you have to, channel through those emotions. Realize that the sponge hurt people.
That's true.
And so you want to go away from that and become that plastic. You want to repel all that negative thing that's coming to you and let it just roll all off of you, because your voice has power and you got to use it. You got some stuff to do. You can't be worried about all that stuff. So plastic me please.
Yes.
Okay? That's how you do that. And
I like
you
that.
begin to, channel the.
I like when you said that. Channel.
Yeah.
I do. I like. So when you say channel, which brings us to our final.
Mhm.
Okay. So, which brings us to our final point, which is the win, right?
And you channel through those emotions, right? You channel it through those emotions. You take a moment to pause. When those people come at you, you got to channel through those emotions. You got to take a minute. You got to pause. You got to process.
Wait.
You got to woosah.
Wait. So what you're saying is, you're not saying if they coming at you sideways, take 30 minutes before you respond.
No. So we have to channel. We got to channel through that, and we got to, respect the pause, and kind of get to know, hey, what's going on here, and then respond.
Yes.
That is how to open your mouth. And so when we do this and you channel, we go to our third and final point, which is when to open our mouths. And when to open our mouths is timing is everything.
Yes.
Timing is everything. Okay? The timing is uniquely based on the situation. And as previously mentioned, we suggested time to process.
Yes.
So, like she said before, it can't be like, well, somebody texted me something bad, so I gotta wait. They said wait 30 minutes.
Take a
to
deep
text,
breath.
Take a deep
Pause.
breath. Pause, turn on some music and then respond.
Meditate.
No. We're not talking about like that, because time is subjective. Okay,
Yes, it
you gotta
is.
write that down. Time is subjective, meaning time passes differently depending on the factors at that time. So we cannot subscribe a specific time for the situation that you are involved in. Time is subjective. So it passes differently, based on the situation. So it may take a few minutes to process. Oh, no, he didn't, Or it may take a few hours to process. No, my child did not,
Yeah,
or it may
true.
take a few weeks or even a few hours or, decades. Oh, a decade. Over a decade.
That's a long time.
That's a long time. It may take that long. It may not. But the important part is you have to commit to yourself to open your mouth.
Yes. So when you do open your mouth and you come out of silence, it increases your emotional intelligence.
Wow.
Yeah. And what
Did y'all write that down?
I
It
said
increases
yes.
your emotional intelligence.
Mm-hmm.
Who knew that emotion had intelligence? Come on.
It's
I
the
like
truth,
that.
though. It's the truth, though.
Yes.
It's the truth. And what I mean by emotional intelligence is when people know how to de-escalate their own emotions. When you know how to de-escalate it. And all that is being engaged, focused, and attentive to your own thoughts and your own feelings. That's all it is. Being emotional, intelligent. And when you learn how to do this, it will provide connections, comfort, understanding. It will relieve stress. It will decrease anxiety.
Ooh.
And panic attacks. Now listen.
Yes.
Listen. I'm a witness. It's been a year, y'all. It's been a year since I've had a panic attack or an anxiety attack. 1 year. So, I mean, it amplifies your value. All this does.
Ooh.
It amplifies your own value. Because that's why, like, when Sister Kathy had made the statement about your self-worth.
Yes.
That goes along with it. When you learn how to, be in touch, become emotionally intelligent, it amplifies your own value.
Yes, it does.
You know what I'm saying? So you don't have to be all anxiety, all panic attacks, because now you're holding it all in. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't know how to use your voice. You're not knowing how to use your emotions. You're not de-escalating what's going on in your mind before just shooting it out. So that's what I was talking about when I was telling you about that whole win. That's that.
Yes. So now we come in there. We got the why to open our mouths, which is because silence equals continuance.
It does.
2, how. We got the sponge versus plastic.
Yes.
Right? We don't want to absorb and then squeeze out what we've absorbed. We want that to repel off of us.
Yes.
So plastic us, please. That's how you do that. Open your mouth. Don't come out swinging. Then, they don't know that I can say. We know you can say that.
Yes.
But you're going to be that plastic, right? Plastic me, please. All right. That's number 2.
Respect that pause.
Respect the pause. And then number 3, we was talking about when, that timing, and when you do it, that emotional intelligence will amplify you as a person.
Yes,
Come on now.
Yes, it will. I have to pull
Yes. Come on now. Your voice has power.
Yes, it does.
So now you know why to speak up. You know how to speak up. And you know when to speak up.
Yes.
Come on now. And listen to this. Listen. The ability, we get ready to go, but I got to tell you this. The ability to speak up takes a level of confidence.
Yes, it does.
But just like all skills,
go ahead and say it.
Someone only needs to practice in order to get better.
That's all it takes.
Someone only needs to practice in order to get better. So, we all have the ability to speak up.
Yes, we do.
We all possess that ability to speak up and
Open
use
your
our
mouth.
voices. Open our mouths.
Yes.
So, lady, and there's some gents on here. Hey,
Yes.
y'all.
Hey.
Lady and gents are so canny. But come on, ladies and gents. Practice makes perfect.
It does.
Practice makes perfect. So don't let, at home, while you're at home tonight or this week, going through your work week, don't let your problems, your discomfort, the stress, your sadness,
yes,
all
that.
all this heavy load. Don't
Just the day to
allow
day.
that. That day to day.
All
Don't
those
allow
situations.
that to get you in an uproar.
Because when you're holding it, when you have it boxed in, and you're holding it for so long, by the time you let it out and release it, you don't want it to be, as you have said, abruptly. You don't want it to be like that. But if you're doing it, if you're practicing to make perfect,
yes,
you're perfectly practicing, then that will eventually be a natural. This is going to be a natural thing that you're going to be doing. It's not like I'm practicing it. I am just now doing it. And then that amplifies all of the value. That amplifies you doing things a better way and responding a better way.
yes.
You know what I'm saying? That amplifies your voice right there. But go ahead, sis. Go ahead.
But when all that negative stuff try to come at you, because you know it's going to try. Come on now. You know it's going to try. So when that comes, guess what? I charge you today. I charge you to read them the Miranda rights.
While you wrapped in plastic.
Read discomfort, the Miranda rights.
Yes.
Read sadness, the Miranda rights.
Yes.
Come on now.
Yes.
Read it. Y'all know how to read? Read them the Miranda rights. Y'all know you have the right to remain silent.
Hello, sound.
You remain silent, because I'm not.
Hello, sound.
Hello. Come on now. You got to open your mouth.
Yes, you do.
Open your mouth. Yes.
That's the reason why folks are suffering. That's why we're suffering in this silence, because I'm so glad we're doing these sessions.
Yes.
On live and as well as, individually.
Yeah.
But this is good,
And we just wanted to stop by. We thank you all for joining us.
Yes, we do. We appreciate you guys. We thank you guys so much. We said we wasn't going to be on long.
Time is precious.
We do
Time.
value your time.
Yes.
We do thank you for your support, for coming on here with us. We said we was just going to come on here every first Wednesday of each month and give you a hot topic. With three things. Yes, so we don't want to hold you longer than we need to hold you for.
Yes.
But, visit our page.
Yes.
So then that way you can get the information off of our page if you need to link up with us. We do thank the people who have linked up with us already. We already got some things booked. So
Yes,
we
we do.
appreciate you guys for hooking up with us. And then also like our page so that way you can stay updated with whatever we have updated. And we're going to be doing some pop-ups because I like pop-ups.
Yeah, we will do some pop-ups. And we thank you guys for chatting with us,
I
too.
know, that was nice.
Our
We
first
figured
one.
this thing out.
We're figuring it out. We're learning.
Yes.
And we thank you guys. So excited.
Yes.
But now you're leaving. And you will.
I will start practicing. Woo!
Okay,
You already got one to
Tiffany.
come in, Tiffany.
All right, Tiffany. That's
Yes.
my cousin. That's our cousin.
Yes, it is. That's my cousin.
Oh, that's her.
But
But
yes.
now we got to leave. leave you out. We have now given you a few tools, just a few tools in your belt that you can pull out. Thank you, Divinity. That's my cousin. But anyway, now you have a few tools, in your belt that you can pull out and use to assist you in the journey of opening your mouth.
You have a beautiful sound.
Opening your mouth. Your sound is beautiful.
Yes, it is.
We want to
hear
it.
Are you.
Yes. And so are you. All right, guys.
We out.
Until September
the 7th.
The 7th.
At 6.
Yes.
At Central. Central Standard Time, you guys. All right, we love you guys so much. Thank you so much for joining in with us. Until the next time. Bye. Love you.